Welcome to Buffalo, New York, where EA Sports presents the NHL regular season game between the Washington Capitals and the Buffalo Sabres.
It's time for the world's fastest game. I'm Jim Houston.
And I'm Darryl Ray, looking forward to a big one here tonight.
And here are the goaltenders for this game. Hasek will be up against Kolzig. The Capitals win the faceoff. To Sveikovsky. To Nikolishin. Saved by Hasek. To Wilson. Nichols scores! The ref gets ready to drop the puck. Here we go again.
Buffalo goal, scored by number 45, Scott Nichols, assisted by number 4, Mike Wilson, and number 39, Dominic Hasek.
McKee moves it ahead. Ray dumps the puck in on the end boards. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. To Primo. What a hit! The Sabres start changing on the go. Tikkanen has a clear path to the net. Washington should be making a line change soon. Washington has fresh legs on the ice. To Bondra. He scores! Nickel gets to the circle. He'll face off against Nikolishin.
Washington goal, scored by number 12, Peter Bondra, assisted by number 20, Michael Pivonka.
Nikolishin gets hit. Nickel shoots! Cruz scores!
He didn't have much of a chance at stopping that sizzler.
The teams line up for the faceoff. The puck is dropped.
Buffalo goal, scored by number 24, Paul Cruz, assisted by number 45, Scott Nichols.
To the net. Shatan passes across. Kolzig then made the save. Kolzig covers up the puck for the faceoff. The Sabres win the faceoff. To Pivonka. Plant moves in. He winds up. Goncher passes across. To Pivonka. Great hit! Goncher winds up. Ward starts out. He then made the pass. It's a 2-on-1. To Ward. Goncher moves it ahead. Pivonka to Juno. To Bondra. Buffalo should be... Pivonka scores!
Let's take another look at what happened. It starts with a pass into the offensive zone. He takes the shot, and it found a home in the back of the net.
The ref gets ready to drop the puck.
Washington goal, scored by number 20, Michael Pivonka, assisted by number 24, Mark Tinordi, and number 12, Peter Bondra.
Nickel beats out the icing call. It was stopped by Kolzig. They're playing a bit of a mishmash offense here. Woolley shoots! Odette blasted it. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. Nickel starts out to center. Buffalo has a clear path to the net. Nickel shoots! Washington should be making a line change soon. To Cruz. Buffalo needs to get a fresh line out there. Kolzig moves it to Brown. To Brown. Brown gets checked. To Sveikovsky. Washington has a fresh line on the ice. Zhitnik passes ahead. Buffalo has fresh legs on the ice. Nickel jars the puck loose. Pivonka gets possession off the draw. Primo shoves Bondra. Towards the net. To Juneau. The Capitals 2. Sabres 2. Moves in. Bondra winds up. Washington should be making a line change soon. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. To Goncher. Tinordi winds up. Juneau then blasted it. 3 minutes left in the period. 2:56 left in the period. Buffalo has fresh legs on the ice. Kolzig moves it to Tinordi. Over to Pivonka. Tinordi made the shot. Zhitnik to Woolley. To Tinordi. Tinordi winds up. Juneau passes back. Goncher shoots. Woolley passes to the blue line. Towards the net. Kolzig stoned him. Just 2 minutes to go. Burridge flattens Tinordi.
Solid finish there.
The Washington Capitals 2. The Buffalo Sabres 2. Ward moves it ahead to Burridge. Plant scores! The ref gets ready to drop the puck.
Buffalo goal, scored by number 26, Derek Plum. Assisted by number 12, Randy Burridge. And number 5, Jason Woolley.
Kolzig covers up the puck for the faceoff. The Washington Capitals win the faceoff.
Last minute of play in the first period.
Witt turns it over. Leakey goes to Konowalchuk. Konowalchuk passed it. To Rasmussen. Buffalo leaves this line out for an awfully long shift. Moves in. Primo winds up. It was stopped by Kolzig. The puck is dropped. Pivonka wins the draw cleanly. Juneau scores! They move into position for the faceoff. The puck is dropped, and that's the end of the first period.
Washington goal, scored by number 90, Joe Juneau, assisted by number 20, Michael Pivonka. Fans are reminded that smoking is not permitted in this building.
Welcome back for the second period of this great game. I'm Jim Houston.
I'm Darrell Ray.
Nickel hits him. A penalty has been called. Buffalo gets called for cross-checking.
Buffalo penalty to number 45, Scott Nickel. 2 minutes for cross-checking.
Pekka gets thrown out of the face-off circle. They move into position for the face-off. They drop the puck. Nicolishin won the draw. Belted and knocked to the ice by Cruz. Cruz passes it across. Pekka gets run over by Tinordi. The Sabres will change on the fly.
He just bailed his team's power play out big time.
Hasek made the save. To Pekka, intercepted. To Zednik. Hasek makes the save. To Pekka. Pekka out of his own zone. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. Washington should be making a line change soon.
Nobody wants him to get up more than his coach does right now.
The ref gets ready to drop the puck. Pekka wins the draw cleanly. Buffalo has a fresh line on the ice. Pekka winds up.
They needed that save.
Nickel comes out of the box as his penalty comes to an end. Pass intercepted to Brown. Quick shot on goal. Both teams are looking for the go-ahead goal. Svejkovsky gets checked into the boards by Woolley. Pivonka touches the puck for icing. Buffalo will have to have another player take the faceoff. Primo gets to the circle. He'll face off against Hunter. They drop the puck. Washington has a fresh line on the ice. To center. Buffalo gets a breakaway! To Shannon. Brown passes across. Pass intercepted. Ray winds up. Kolzig passes across. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. To Wilson. Quick shot on goal. Game on. Buffalo has fresh legs on the ice. Moves in. Ward scores!
Not much hope in stopping that shot.
They move into position for the faceoff. They drop the puck.
Buffalo goal, scored by number 15, Dixon Ward. Assisted by number 26, Derek Quant, and number 12, Randy Bird.
Washington should be making a line change soon. Zednik to center. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. Penalty called. Penalty against the Sabres for roughing.
Buffalo penalty to number 24, Paul Cruz. 2 minutes for roughing.
Nickel settles in for the faceoff. He'll face off against Pivonka. Moves in. Buffalo pushing for a little more insurance now. Washington should be making a line change soon. On to Svejkovsky. It's a 2-on-1. Towards the net. That's stopped by Hasek. Hasek gives it to Woolley. Woolley turns it over. Belted and knocked to the ice by Shatan. The Sabres change up their lines. Brown moves it back to the blue line. Woolley passes across to Shatan. To the net. Washington leaves this line out for an awfully long shift. Moves in towards the net. Buffalo leaves this line out for an awfully long shift. Shannon winds up. Nicolishin wins the draw cleanly. Washington should be making a line change soon. The glove save was made by Hasek. Cruz steps back onto the ice as the penalty expires. To Cruz. Zednik has a clear path to the net. Fires. Hasek moves it on. Zednik winds up. Hasek kept it out. Buffalo pushing for the insurance marker at this point. To the net. To Ward. Kolzig gets the puck to Tenorti. Nicolishin starts out. Wilson to center. Juneau blocked the pass. Offside against Washington. The Capitals win the faceoff. The puck's knocked loose by Holland. On to Nikolishin. Sveikovsky hits him. Holland starts out. The Sabres start changing on the go. Buffalo hanging on to the lead. Kolzig then made the save. Washington really needs to get another line out on the ice. Buffalo leaves this line out for an awfully long shift. Buffalo looking to increase its lead. Tenorti winds up. Holland passes across.
Last minute of play in the second period.
Kolzig gets the puck to Gonchar. The Sabres will change on the fly. To Tenorti, to center. Pekka hits him. Washington has a fresh line on the ice. Shatan clears the puck down the ice. Konowalchuk touches up for the icing call. Buffalo will have to have another player take the faceoff. The teams line up for the faceoff. Buffalo gets possession off the draw, and that's the end of the second period.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you head for the exits tonight, please remember to give a generous donation to your local minor hockey association.
Time now for the third period of EA Sports NHL 99. The ref gets ready to drop the puck. It's one-on-one. Hasek got a piece of that shot. Hasek moves it on. Belted and knocked down by Mironov. Kolzig covers up the puck. They move into position for the faceoff. Washington gets possession off the draw. Witt out of his own zone. Witt was knocked down. Hunter drops his gloves. Ray gets things started. Ray holding the upper hand in this one. Ray lands a punishing blow. Ray throws a haymaker. And again. This bout has been completely dominated by Ray.
I wonder what color the sky is in his world right now.
Ray will get 5 minutes for that little show of affection. So will Hunter.
Buffalo penalty to number 32, Rob Ray, a 5-minute major for fighting. Washington penalty to number 32, Dale Hunter, a 5-minute major for fighting.
Plant to face off against Pivonka. Pivonka wins the draw cleanly. A delayed penalty call against Plant. Penalty called for roughing.
Buffalo penalty to number 26, Derek Plant, 2 minutes for roughing.
Pekka to face off against Nikolishin. They drop the puck. Pekka won the draw. The Sabres change up their lines. Wilson was knocked down by Juneau. Gonchar passed it on to Tenorti. The Sabres start changing on the go. Belted to the ice by Pekka. Cruz then quickly passed it to Pekka. To Zednik. His pass intercepted by Woolley. To Cruz. Buffalo has a breakaway.
None better than that stop.
Washington has a fresh line on the ice. Wilson knocks down Juneau. The Sabres change up their lines. Brown hits him. Pivonka moves it to his own blue line. Moves in. Pass intercepted to Nickel. To Sveikovsky. Saved by Hasek. To Zhitnik. Zhitnik to center. Plant steps back onto the ice as the penalty expires. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. Kolzig covers up the puck. The Sabres win the faceoff. Shannon shot it. To Cruz. Goncher shoots! Hasek stopped him! Buffalo clinging to the lead right now. Rasmussen to center. Kolzig stops him! Buffalo will have to have another player take the faceoff. Burridge gets to the circle. He'll face off against Pivonka. The puck is dropped. McKee clears the puck out of his zone. Buffalo beats out the icing call. Washington will look for a good shot opportunity and a rebound here. Moves in to Juno. To Mironov. Zednik to Brown. The Sabres start changing on the go. Buffalo hanging on to the lead. Mironov gets the puck to Pivonka. Short pass to Zednik. Mironov, quick shot from the blue line. Cruz starts out. Rasmussen has it. He scores!
So let's have another look. We begin with the puck moved into the offensive zone. He let a wrist shot go that beat him upstairs.
Pekka gets to the circle. He'll face off against Nicolishin.
Buffalo goal, scored by number 9, Eric Rasmussen, assisted by number 24, Paul Cruz, and number 8, Daryl Shannon.
The Sabres change up their lines. Washington has been playing a great passing game so far in this one. Washington leaves this line out for an awfully long shift. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. Chips it ahead to Woolley. Buffalo has a breakaway! Kolzig covers up the puck. The Washington Capitals win the faceoff. Tikkanen was knocked down. Buffalo has a solid lead. Both teams are passing well in this game. Hunter intercepted the pass. Ray moves it on. Primo over to the wing. It's a breakaway. He's in the clear. Kolzig passes across. Witt passes across to Juno. Holland was knocked down. The Sabres will change on the fly. Primo winds up. The glove save was made by Kolzig. Washington needs to get a fresh line out there. To Woolley. Just 2 minutes to go in the game. Woolley beats out the icing call. To Burridge. He shot it. Zednik winds up. Woolley scores! Nickel gets to the circle. He'll face off against Nicolishin.
Buffalo goal, his 10th of the season, scored by number 5, Jason Woolley, assisted by number 26, Derek Plant, and number 44, Alexei Zednik.
Buffalo with a commanding lead in this one. Then the pass was intercepted. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. The Capitals will change on the fly. Buffalo having success at both ends of the rink in this game. The Sabres change up their lines. Sanderson winds up. To Riki. 20 seconds to go. Passes it across to Witt. Plant jars the puck loose. 5 seconds left in the game. Pivonka shoots! That's it! This one is over! The Buffalo Sabres have beaten Washington.